Alrighty, boys. Going through my truck here and messing around with it. I realize I really haven't kept you all updated with my 2019, my limited, and yeah, there's a lot to be said. Really tempted to put some companies on blast. In their magnitude, they have no room in the industry to do this kind of nonsense. But once again, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Being business minded, everyone makes mistakes, and I'm just gonna let it go. All I'm gonna tell you right now, they ain't jack for tuning. Okay, that's it. Biggest reason why I've been keeping my mouth shut. I'm very disappointed the way this truck pulls. A stock truck will run circles around this truck. But anyways, updaters. I want the Ram floor mats. Sorry guys, I started such a negative topic. It's been bothering me like crazy. This big company, you know what I mean? Just so much good things to say about them as far as feedbacks. I don't know if they buy their feedbacks or reviews or pay people for positivity, but I've dealt with no good tuning. Maybe people are just uneducated with what a good tune and just a tune feels like. But you know, when your stock truck pulls a lot better and harder than your tune truck, then you're going backwards. So that's my gripe right now. You know, and the guy Eddie's life, man, I've watched a couple of his videos and he has the same exact thing. And respect to you, bro. You know, you're not putting those companies up on blast because they ain't gonna help you. As far as business goes, it doesn't help anybody. So I guess I've made the same decision, just to keep my mouth shut. It really sucks. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So yeah. Guys, back to these floor mats. I had WeatherTechs for a little short time, and I went with these. I didn't even purchase. I can't even talk today. I did not purchase these. Well, I guess I sort of did. I just bought a 19 that came with them, so I like the way they fit. It's counterintuitive with these. Like it's hit and miss. These Ram product, compared to WeatherTech, these fit better, like more snug, but they protect less. Back here, they got something weird going on. I have no idea why they have that. I don't know, maybe you're supposed to jam it in there or something. Or more or less, I'm happy with them. And I bought the vehicle. By the way, I need to update you on that 19. I bought another working truck. It's 2019. But yeah, I just pulled that set out and put my WeatherTechs in the front. I just swapped out the fronts for those. And that's why I have this. Underlining. Shoot, you can't see jack. Let me get my flashlight out. Yes, it's a little dark out. But you know, whenever I get my stuff together and decide to make a video, it's very spontaneous and it's very unpractical. So anyway, so as you can see, man, LED light and video don't go well. As you can see, your throttle or your brake and throttle's there, and then your carpet's here, and then your carpet's right here. So WeatherTech goes a lot higher up there. I mean, you could already see the discolor in here because you put your foot up here. I want to say a WeatherTech goes, well, I know WeatherTech goes a lot higher and protects more here. It's a little shallower here, but that's fine. This is taller here for whatever reason, but then, you know, WeatherTech gives you all that, and this gives you jack. So for a working truck, guys, stick with WeatherTech. For personal, I guess you go with this. And if you're a guy like me, you just end up with one of these, shoot, why not, right? Okay, I'm going to finally say it. I bought new suspension for this truck. Y'all were saying Carlisle or Carly suspension or Thorn. Practically the same, more or less the same product. My biggest thing is the shocks. I went with King shocks. I called up Carly. No shade, no negativity. But their sales guy was just not as willing to talk and be as friendly. No big deal. I didn't hold it too much against them. When I called Thorn, I dealt with an individual. And I will make a separate video installing the kit, and I'll tell you exactly who I dealt with. Salesman, very informative, very patient, and shared the best to his ability, the knowledge that he had, you know. Obviously, I wasn't abusing his time, but he was more than generous with his time, which really surprised me. And on that note, I went with Thorn. They're pretty much the same company, but, well, I feel like they provide roughly the same thing. So I'll show y'all what went down and how I like that suspension. That's another video. Under the hood is under the hood. Y'all read between the lines. Tried a bunch of tunes. Absolutely hate them. Just hate them with the passion. I'm repeating myself. I can't believe this company is this magnitude and this retarded. Yes, I said it. They're this retarded. They charge you big dollars for new vehicles, tuning them, and they're just junk tunes. Just disgusted with them. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. Now, that's tuning. As far as personnel goes, they have very good people working. Like, I'm not sugarcoating nothing. They're very good people, very friendly, very nice, well-mannered. I don't know if they're well-educated. If they'd be well-educated, I wouldn't be so upset about their tuning. And I'm literally telling them what to do. I hate saying it this way, but I'm like, dude, this is most likely the issue. This is what needs to improve. And they just don't hear me. I think I'm on my 5th tune. I am talking to another individual. I'll make a separate video on that. Very impressed with him. His openness, his willingness to talk about stuff. And you know, at first, on the first bit of conversation, I don't know him, he don't know me, but he's very short, and his answers are very short. But once he realized I have a somewhat of an idea what I'm talking about and somewhat of a clue what's going on, he opened up, and he's very friendly and open. But we'll talk about that in another video once I do get some product that I can vouch for and say, hey boys, this direction you should go. Otherwise, it's a pile of junk out there. On another note, since I'm installing suspension, I'm keeping this truck. I don't know for a long term how long of a long term it is, but it's definitely not till New Year's. Like, potentially it was an issue. Other than that, about it, man. Absolutely hate the way this truck pulls right now. It's a pile of junk. It's like a race truck. Only goes in mid and high, no low end for jack squat. Yeah, has about 21,850 miles on her. This video, this quality sucks. 21,850, closer to 22,000 miles. That's it, boys. I'm gonna do y'all a favor, and for them boys that are curious, yep, that's how she sounds. Oh well, video looks really good with that sunset. Anyways, boys, as always, with all blessing, may y'all have a mighty fine day. Ciao, bye.